Should Know podcast, episode 155. Round of applause, please. Nice. Hey everybody, welcome back to the You Should Know podcast, episode 155. If you're new here or if you haven't already and you look below you see that subscribe button isn't pressed, you're wrong. If you look even more below that and you see that comment section isn't fulfilled with your name, guess what? Even more wrong. Go ahead and fill that out. I have a call to action right now. If you look below you right now, you see that comment section isn't fulfilled, you should do that. But more importantly, you see that subscribe button. If you have not pressed that yet, hit that subscribe button, and there's a little bell button right there. You hit that little bell button, so that means whenever we post, you get notified right on your devices. Also, we have a Twitter for those of you that don't know. We have updates on there every single day. It's at YSKPod on Twitter. Join that Patreon. Last week on Patreon, y'all got so much content, and it's only going to keep coming with the new show we have, with a new series we have that is high production. It is like a TV show, let me tell you that. So join that Patreon right now. We are working on getting the TikTok back. Hopefully by the time that this has come out, we have TikTok back. But until then, follow us on all our socials. The links are in the description below. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell button. Share this podcast with 5 of your friends and your closest pets. We love you. Now on to the rest of the episode.
The You Should Know podcast.
This episode is brought to you by our friends at Manscaped. Spring cleaning isn't just for finally tossing that fedora you swore would make a comeback. It's for hitting reset on your grooming routine. Why do you got a fedora? Manscaped's Beard and Balls bundle has you covered from cheek to cheeks, clearing out that overgrowth winter left behind. It's time to weed whack, hedge trim, and make sure that the lawn is looking manicured for the season. Because nothing says fresh start like a sharp beard, and more importantly, a properly landscaped lawn.
Join over 12 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped and use code PSH for 20% off plus free shipping at manscaped.com.
Woo!
With Manscaped's Beard and Ball bundle, you get all-in-one grooming, customizable trimming, a dual blade system, skin-safe technology, long-lasting power, waterproof design, and precision lighting.
So don't cut corners on your grooming routine. Upgrade to the Beard and Balls bundle from Manscaped. Visit manscaped.com and use code PSH to get 20% off plus free shipping. Or if you need it today, you can find Manscaped at a store near you. Stay fresh this season. For everyone's sake, please level up your grooming today. Now on to the rest of the episode.
The You Should Know podcast.
We got co-host Cam back in the studio. Whistle me. Hey, happy Mardi Gras.
Happy Mardi Gras.
Dude,
Wouldn't do that.
Hey, I'm not going to lie.
Scare some kids.
If you were on Bourbon Street,
I'd collect.
During Mardi Gras, brother.
I'd come home with a bead collection.
Dude, especially if it was like, especially if there was a certain demographic out there, they would think you're a thick old white woman.
Oh, yeah, they'd be like, girl, ow! And I'm just like, I have like Snow Allegra in my AirPods. I'm just like going crazy.
Dude, yeah, you on Bourbon Street, you either get a lot of beads or a lot of police activity.
Probably a 50-50 split of both, honestly. You show you get bead.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd go home with a lot of beads.
Oh, yeah.
I'd go home with a suitcase full of beads.
Okay.
I'm like, what's up, mister? Bam!
I'm not gonna lie. So if you don't know, Mardi Gras is a holiday, right?
Yeah.
And one of the biggest celebratory things of Mardi Gras is in New Orleans on Bourbon Street, which is like a street packed with clubs and
bars and people.
It's just thousands and thousands of people just standing on this road, partying, having a good time. And it is tradition for the ladies on Mardi Gras, if they lift up their shirt, beads get thrown at them. You get some beads. Now, I remember one time I had a girlfriend. She went to New Orleans for Mardi Gras, and this was before I knew the tradition.
Oh, no.
She came back looking like Trinidad James, brother. I said,
gold all in my watch.
I said, you had a great time. She gave me some of the beads too. I went down bad, brother.
You go, what's that on your neck? There's like...
No, and not only like the little bitty beads, she had like the big ball beads. And I said, like, what did you show? Like, they saw a wink.
Yeah, that's not just chess right there. That's something. You know, I've been to Bourbon Street too.
Really?
I went to I was in New Orleans building homes for the homeless, and then why did you have to do that though? I was in Louisiana, specifically New Orleans, building homes for the homeless.
Who are you?
In what is it, Section 9? Not Section
Ward.
8. 9th Ward. There we go. Nothing to do with sections. In the 9th Ward. No, but I said the wrong word.
Okay, it doesn't matter. Let's relax a little bit here.
Okay.
Let's get some context. When did you become the Messiah?
No, I'm not. It was a
What year was
mission
this?
trip.
What year was
Probably 2013.
As a 15-year-old,
Yep.
you weren't building shit.
Oh no, I was.
Would you get a nail and a hammer and you were like,
That's
here's
exactly
your...
what I had. I was hitting the shit out of 2x4s, and I was really doing a lot of landscaping too. They gave me a manual, like weed whacker, like a scythe, basically, and said, go take out that lot.
Okay,
4.5 hours straight, sunburn, soaking wet clothes from sweat. I was cutting grass.
What year was Katrina?
I think like 07 or something.
And so you were like 8 years later.
Oh yeah, no, it was still impacted. Trust me, there was a lot to do. But I brought up that because after the day that we were building homes for the homeless, we went to Bourbon Street, and I got
crazy dichotomy of a trip.
and I got for the you know, you got to.
You're like, we're building houses in the name of Jesus. Now let's see some.
Oh no, God. But I got robbed at hand point for bags of socks and sandwiches.
Hand point.
Straight mitts.
Someone said, "Give me your shit."
No, straight mitts.
And
yeah.
you gave it up?
Yeah. 100% did. So we spent another collective about 3 hours making like 400 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Got a lot of white Hanes socks, some toothbrushes.
Yeah.
If you see where I'm going, we made these little care packages for the unfortunate that maybe left without a home, they're homeless, whatever. We were strictly told, hey, we put a lot of time into this, and we really want to spread the gospel and the wealth. 1 pack per person.
I got 100%.
We get out of the van. I'm like, dude, this is Bourbon Street. This is New Orleans. And I hear, hey! I was like, oh. I said, yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. He goes, what you got there? And I was like, oh, I just wanted to say that Jesus loves you, and I'd love to give you this pack if you wouldn't mind, good sir. He said, give me all of it now. And I went, well, I can't. I was told by my youth group leader to only give one. He said, man, did you not hear what the I said, give me all of it. And I went, you're right. Here you go. I said, you look hungry. I said, you have all of it.
As soon as you got off the bus, that guy was like, that chubby girl is... she is green. That chubby girl is green.
He said, hey, Steve-O, you see a little chubby white girl with a crew neck on, hit a lick on her. I'm just like, running back to the bus.
Dude, yeah.
Fun time, though.
That is insane. I never knew that about you.
I saw Chris Paul play in New Orleans when they still were the Hornets.
That's insane.
Wild.
Not as
They
entertaining.
played the Washington Wizards.
Not as entertaining. He could have kept that.
I could have touched the ceiling of that arena. I think I actually did. I went... Yeah,
dude, when I was a kid, I went to WWE, right?
Oh, my God.
I went to Night of Champions, Jeff Hardy, John Cena,
sick.
Ric Flair was there. It was insane.
Oh, you did better than me.
And I sat behind the screen. Like the entrance screen, I was at the top behind it. Ask me how many wrestlers I saw in person that night. None. Dog, that might be the most defeating... Oh, we're going to talk about John Cena's heel turn in pop culture at the end of the episode.
Oh, my God.
But that might be one of the most defeating things. You're so excited about an event, you get there and you're like, I can't see shit.
That easily tops mine, but I also had a defeated experience with the WWE.
How
so? Not only...
Oh, you told this story.
But I didn't tell the other part. I did the throw up. We went to Raw, right?
Yeah.
I spent probably 30 minutes and maybe 6 bones on a poster board. The second I get into the arena, they said, can't take that.
Yeah.
I was like, but I made it with my hands. It's mine. They said, can't take it. And I go, why the f is he going to take his? Like,
what did it say on it?
I don't remember. But I was like 10.
Well, they check signs at the door. They always check signs. They still do it today.
But I'm saying, what could I have wrote down at 10 years old? I probably said, CENA, I love you. Some dumb. Actually, I think I printed out like logos of them.
Yeah.
Like their logos, like John Cena's little ruthless aggression shit.
Yeah.
And like put it there and just words in Sharpie.
Well, there probably was like a logo on there that's like not a part of the WWE anymore, and they didn't want it to be on camera. But I took a sign to Monday Night Raw one time too.
Did you really?
Yes, it was in Austin, Texas. It was. Do y'all remember? We'll get off of wrestling. I know a lot of y'all aren't wrestling fans until later in the episode.
Oh.
there was a time on Monday Night Raw where they would have guest hosts of Monday Night Raw, where they'd have celebrities come in and host the Monday Night Raw. And so they came to Austin on a Monday.
What a time.
And the guest host was Ashton Kutcher.
Oh, wow.
And at the time, I was like in my That 70s Show bag. So I was like, dude, this is perfect. Like, and I was like, I don't know how we did this, but I was like 8 rows from the ring. And so I was on TV this whole time. If y'all find that Raw, you can see me with my long hair on TV. I swear to God.
You're like,
So I remember the night before, me and my mom went to like Dollar General. We got a neon poster board, right?
Shit.
Went to my family computer. We we printed out pictures of Ashton Kutcher and shit. And then I brought it into the arena because I was like, when he comes out to the ring to do his like promo, I'm gonna hold it up and he's gonna be like, oh, that's cool, kid.
It's cool, little girl. You're like, no, I'm a boy, I promise.
He didn't even show up in person. He was on the screen the whole time. I was like,
You go, dude, bro, that was the worst part. I didn't even get this. The worst part of it was the guy took my sign. We're walking in, and I do a double take, just like, damn, am I really not getting in? I turn around, brother folded it and put it in the trash can.
yeah, all your hard work is done.
It's just done. Like,
100%.
I was like, wow,
Dude,
that's wicked.
and I was this week. I went out to a bar. Surprise. Going to it. This week I went out to a bar, right? And I've said this before, right?
Oh my God.
I've said this before, I think, on an early episode. I genuinely do not like PDA.
Oh man.
I hate when I see a couple and they're doing a lot to each other in public.
Yeah.
It is honestly, but I do feel like there are limits to PDA. What are your PDA rules?
Oh God. My PDA rules. If I would say that the max PDA that can happen for me in my personal playbook, last play, Hail Mary ditch effort. As soon as tongue gets involved, you need to pop off, whisper in that ear, hey, let's wait till a little later. We're still in public. that for me, if me personally, if it gets to tongue, it's fantastic, but I got a creep watching me in that corner.
Yeah.
Friends over here. What am I doing?
What's the most you've done PDA wise? Except for New York, that doesn't count. You're deeply inebriated, and I wouldn't want to smell your hand. So if we're being honest about what we saw,
Oh my God, that makes it sound so much worse. Oh no, that makes it sound crazy. But it was wicked. I threw up so much.
what's the most you've done PDA wise?
I'm not big on it. Neither is my partner.
Yeah.
So I don't have like traumatic, crazy experiences. I would say the most is like just a good old kiss.
Just like a peck or like
like a good kiss.
So
like
tongue.
Like a I love you kiss, and then it got to that point, and I was like, hey, we need to.
You use tongue when you kiss?
Do I use tongue when I kiss? I use my feet when I kiss. Yeah, I use tongue. Yeah. Oh, I'll. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I use everything.
You're like the.
I use all. Yeah.
Suck it.
I go. No. I grip her up, and then it's just like I can't breathe. I'm like, oh no, I know. I'm like, go to sleep.
You can't put your girl in a submission hold.
No, I'm kidding. But yes, I use tongue. You don't use tongue.
I use my tongue more than my lips.
Yeah, exactly. So you just thought I was.
I just can't see you using tongue.
I'm just a grown man.
Show
I'm
me.
like this. My lips aren't even big enough to just pleasure someone with pecs. It's like I'm sucking a Tootsie Roll.
Wait, show me.
I'm kidding. But I'm not going to have to show you. I'm getting hot.
Show me.
I'm not showing you.
Come on, show me how you use tongue.
No, what is
Come on.
It's like this. I'll give you this.
No, use your
I'm
tongue.
not using my tongue on an air live. No.
Come on.
No.
Why? I'll show you.
Go. Oh my God.
You like?
No.
It's like that.
Oh God, no.
I'm like this.
I do like a kind of like a surfboard's best way to describe it. Kind of. I ride that wave. I imagine.
Oh, you're more
I imagine
like
her tongue is water, and my tongue's like a Hawaiian, like just a guy that lives in the ocean. He just grabs that surfboard, he runs straight to it.
Right.
If this is her tongue, this is my tongue.
Right.
It gets a little friendly slap. You got to test the water first, make sure it's not rough. She goes, and then I go. Yeah. No, it's It's bedroom talk. We're playing tigers.
Whenever I use tongue,
oh my god.
I want that. I've had a girl ask if she had Pop Rocks in her mouth. How fast my tongue works in there. It's like you put a goddamn bop it in your mouth.
I feel like your tongue suffocates other people's tongue. Oh, you go, come here, baby. They're like, all of a sudden you just hear her breathing because it's all out of her mouth or her nose. She's like, because it's literally like this. This is her tongue. Yours goes like this. She's like,
they could use my tongue as torture for prisoners of war.
Oh, they could.
Like it just to suffocate somebody.
Have you ever had? Okay, what's been your feedback on kissing?
Oh,
like have people like what's if like 1 to 10? Like you're putting out a LinkedIn profile. My kissing score's about what is it?
Number 1 through 10?
1 through 10.
Based off the reviews,
it doesn't have to be whole numbers. It can be points.
Based off the reviews I've gotten.
Based off first-hand reviews you've received, either in moment or after through via text, FaceTime, email.
I'd say 9.2.
Oh man.
Because I like kissing more than I like doing the actual coitus.
Oh my god,
dude, thank you. Like God. I don't want to be in there.
Wow.
Scary.
You're sitting there, you go, what was that? You're just like, ah!
I haven't been in the Holy Clam in a minute.
Oh,
what do we have to lose, right?
Biblical clam? Ooh. You haven't buttered a muffin in a minute. No, that's not true.
I haven't felt those sacred walls in a while.
I was.
What?
What about us last weekend?
Stop it.
I was at the house.
Stop it.
Remember when we went to the 3rd floor, CJ?
See the fact
I wasn't trying on shirts.
No, okay. Honestly,
so much of the internet literally leaves the comment, why don't y'all kiss already?
I leave that comment too. I have so many burners on the YouTube.
So 9
Damn, these guys should kiss. Damn it, come on, Cam. Oh, I've left them there.
Oh my God.
The fact that people watch this with their infant, dude, I don't know what to say.
I'm sorry. Back to the dogs can't speak. Back to 9.2.
Yeah.
Now, if you had to grade your own performance, so it's like a peer review, like a paper.
Yeah.
Your friend slid you a 92 on the test.
Yes.
And you did good. I erased one bad for you.
Yeah.
Do you think all those were very logical, thought out, honest reviews? You think some were blowing smoke, getting brownie points? What do you think?
I think a lot of them were caught up in the bliss. Like a lot of them were caught up in the like.
Caught up in that stone wall tongue.
Yeah. But one of the things I am self-conscious about is my gingivitis. Like when I kiss, I know you can hear it and feel that.
Hear it?
Oh, there's cracks. You ever put your finger in like some Play-Doh? It's like a little.
You have pockets of.
Oh yeah, there's something wrong up there.
Holy shit!
I had a scab on my gum the other day, and I flicked it, and my mouth was gushing blood. Dude, it was like my mouth is not healthy.
We need to take a moment of silence for anyone that has sent a review, one of those reviews, and you've experienced this. Oh my God!
But I'm not gonna lie, like the only downside is the gingivitis. That's one. The second is I drool a lot. I got really wet mouth, and so there's been times there's been strings that weren't asked for. There's been a connection that kept us together.
Oh, you shut up. Oh, now that would do it for me. Even with my wife.
Yeah.
If I unlocked my Prism wave riding tongue and there was a string of slobber spit, it wouldn't do it for me. It wouldn't do it for me.
Do you have? Now, we're gonna stay on this. We're gonna stay on this little X-rated vibe. I kind of like it.
Okay. Fluff my feathers.
You've been married for how long?
Correct. I am married.
How long?
Pushing 3. Almost
pushing
3.
3. Sorry.
I love Liv. I love Liv.
But you've been together for how long?
Pushing 7.
7 years. You've been in a relationship.
No, it is 7.
You've been in a relationship for 7 years, right?
Correct.
Question for you. I have never experienced that length. I'm assuming sometimes in the bedroom we might need to spice things up.
Oh.
How do you feel about like role play?
Now, I'm gonna answer this very, very well thought out and careful. I'm all for it.
Okay.
I would be all for it.
Yeah.
And my wife, she's a beautiful companion. This is awkward because her family's watching this
Oh,
too.
what? How do you think Malachi got here?
Yeah, Malachi did get here, but we are synchronized. We are in one.
Oh, stop all this bullshit. What do you want to say?
I'm down. I'm down for it. Now the roles in the game which is played, that's where I gotta really be careful.
That's where it starts to get a little tricky for me. Now, I'm okay. You want me to be a cop? Come here.
Yeah.
You want to be a firefighter? Here's the hose.
Yeah, I'm a doctor. Oh, what do you need fixed?
Let me check that.
Yeah,
Let me
yeah.
give you
All that's good.
Let me give you that pap smear.
Yeah.
All that's fine, right? What?
I'm a plumber. Your pipe's broken? Mine's not.
Now my
Okay.
Now my problem is, I think I would have the problem with role play is if she was like, okay, today you're Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
No. If
Like, if
my
she-
wife
yeah.
said, I want you to take your football jersey off, Travis Kelce, there's no way that I or he is ready for performance if she is name dropping a real human being and she's thinking it's me. No.
Yeah, no, that's where it starts to get, like, she's like, come on, Klay Thompson. Like, I'm like, come on, man. I can't shoot that well.
You go bang, bang, Klay Thompson for 3.
Now that's
You can give me a profession.
Yeah.
You can even give me some weird, wicked, like we gotta escape something and we're butt naked. I don't know.
Oh no, I don't want to leave my bed.
Oh
you want to explore the house?
Oh man, I got a nice pantry. I got counters everywhere. Hell, I got a staircase.
You want to?
It could be. Oh, I'm coming for you. butt naked. I'm like.
That's a twisted.
Liv's like, no. I'm kidding. Oh no.
Now we're
No,
starting
yeah,
to get it.
now we're no. That's no.
Okay. I've never been asked to do it.
I asked.
You've asked?
I asked to do it.
What was her answer?
No. She is a lover of our bed. She's I am starting to sweat. I am starting to sweat. She's
Yeah.
a great wife, a great lover. That's that.
Yeah, but I'm just saying for me, at some point, like if I'm in a relationship for 7 years, right? At some point, you're gonna have to put a collar on me. At some point, make me bark. You know what I mean?
You're like, now that hurts. The shock.
Oh, well, we came in pod. No.
She's got that little for the ass.
Okay.
Oh my God,
It's
your
all
ass
comedy
is hairy.
It's comedy podcast.
It is.
It's comedy podcast. I was just wondering because I do see like I genuinely cannot. I can imagine you in a lot of circumstances. I cannot imagine you intimate, and I've tried very hard to visualize it. Like I've Googled like people that would resemble you just to like.
You have Googled other people that resemble me naked to resemble.
Well, I've seen you naked, and that's what makes me not be able to see
You
it.
saw me in a vulnerable light. I was small and in a shower, and I was turned away.
and that didn't help. I was like, that I can't see the rhythm.
I'm very white. The rhythm. That one video, the guy in Best Buy, he's listening to the headphones. He's like, bro. Okay. Oh, last question on sex and X-ray.
Oh, I love it.
And then we'll get off.
I don't care.
Is there too much? Is there too much? Can you overdo love making? Do you know what I'm saying? Like that guy. Like in the Best Buy meme, it's obviously he's fully clothed, he's in a Best Buy, he's putting on headphones, and he is like
Grinding.
Like full grinding.
Yeah.
Is there a point where you're just showing out at this point? Like,
Are you talking about publicly or what are you talking
no, I'm
about?
talking about, do you think that there is, from male or female side, that there's you can do too much? Like you're overdoing it. You're overselling.
Oh yeah, I've experienced. It's like I am not doing that to you. I do not have those powers, man. Let's keep it quiet, huh?
The You Should Know podcast.
This episode is brought to you by Factor.
Are you ready to optimize your nutrition this year?
Yes, please, God.
Factor has chef-made gourmet meals that make eating easy.
Factor arrives fresh and fully prepared, perfect for any active busy lifestyle. Let me tell you something. Before we were sponsored by Factor, I was using Factor. I was bringing them to my apartment.
Sure was.
I hate grocery shopping.
Sure do.
Hate spending a lot of time in the kitchen.
Of course.
Hate cleaning up after cooking.
That's a personal one.
Guess what? Factor takes care of all three of those things.
With 40 options across 8 dietary preferences on the menu each week, it is easy to pick meals tailored to your goals. Factor can help you feel your best all day long with wholesome smoothies, breakfasts, grab-and-go snacks, and even more add-ons. Reach your goals this year with ingredients you can trust and convenience you can't beat.
Eat smart with Factor. Get started at factormeals.com/factorpodcast and use code FACTORPODCAST to get 50% off your first box plus free shipping. That's code FACTORPODCAST at factormeals.com/factorpodcast to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first box. Now on to the rest of the episode.
The You Should Know podcast.
The other day, I was coming home I don't even know where I was at, but I know I was in the car by myself and I was coming back home. And in my neighborhood, when you enter in my neighborhood, it is like a ball of joy and peace. There's always kids out playing at the park, all these things, right? So I came in this back entrance, and it's like right when day is turning to night.
Okay.
And I go down this street, and there's this young girl. She's probably maybe Pierce's age, 18, 19, okay? And so at the street that I came, I hit the end of the street, very abrupt stop, because I remembered wifey said, gotta go by mailbox. Okay, mailbox is to the right, house is to the left, girl's right in front of my car.
Okay.
So I hit this mean stop, and she turns around and looks at me. And I swear to God, worst timing ever, it turned night enough to where my lights kicked on. So she turns around and looks at me. My lights kick on right on, I swear to God. And she's looking at me, and I'm like, oh. And she, in my car, there's not a ton of tint. So she sees me, and I'm probably tired because that's what new fathers are like.
Yeah.
I'm like this, right? I'm sitting there looking at her dead in the face. The lights kick on. It's bright on her. And she started, now this is the crazy part. She was walking toward the left. Remember I said house is to the left.
Yeah.
She was walking towards the left. We all know what she's thinking.
Yeah.
So she switches her route, starts going to the right. I have to go to the right to go to the mailbox. I swear to God. She starts taking off to the right, kind of like a quicker walk.
Yeah.
And I go, and I hit that slow turn, the lights perfectly like follow her walking. And then she looks at me again, and she does like a triple take. She's literally like this. Like she's terrified.
Oh, no.
And I felt awful.
Yeah.
But the last thing I'm gonna do is roll down my window and go, hey! Like she would take off running. She'd be like, so I'm like, I just gotta let this play out. She'll be fine. Obviously, I know myself. I'm not doing anything.
Yeah.
So I go to the mailbox and park. She's already far, like, past. I get the mailbox. I turn around and go back to the left. I am not shitting you. It's like the little streets they can connect and stuff. So she was gone and far enough, and she turned back left where she was originally walking.
Right.
We meet at this intersection. I swear to God. Bro, I felt so bad. I meet at the stop sign, and she's at the edge of the street. She looks at my car, sees it, takes off on a full sprint.
Oh, shit.
And in that predicament, what do I do?
Honestly.
Do I drive fast after and tell her, hey, nothing to worry about?
That's the last thing you do.
Do I just let her run off and think she's running for her literal life?
No.
What do I do? Because I got to go that way too.
The first thing, okay, that's on you.
That is not on me. That is on the ecosystem. It was immense timing. Like it was wicked timing.
The only thing you could have done is nip it in the bud immediately. And this might sound crazy, but as soon as you see that she's concerned that you're going to take her, you roll your window down and be like, hey, I'm not taking you. That's
what people that take people say. Hey, I'm not here for you. Just hop in. We can talk about it. And then you put them in handcuffs, and you drive off. That's exactly what I didn't want to happen. That is exactly what I couldn't say. So what did I do?
What'd you do?
I just followed her a little more because I had to get to my house. She took off running to the left. I drove my ass to my house to the left, and she was sweating.
Do you have?
She was like, she was like full sprinting away from me.
Do you have one of those neighborhood apps where everybody in the neighborhood talks to each other?
Oh my God, there's a Facebook group, but I'm not in it. I bet she dropped a paragraph and a half.
Oh my God, yeah.
She goes, black sedan, it's a white guy, awfully tired, big beard, he tried to kidnap me. The next day, I'm like this. Some dad like tackled me.
Yeah, 100%.
Bro, it was
That's
crazy,
the worst
though.
timing ever.
Oh my, it was unreal. Like
Yeah.
I immediately walked inside, started now it's not funny, but I started cackling with Liv.
Yeah.
Just due to the
That you
circumstance.
traumatized that girl.
And I was like, this girl's really like kind of, she's gonna be f***ed up for a little bit.
You f***ed her up.
Like, she thinks someone was just trying to get her.
100%.
The lights, I follow her. We meet again. I follow her more.
And now she told her parents about it, and now she has less permissions to roam streets now.
And it looks, oh my God, she's Harry Potter.
Yeah.
She's under the staircase. But it also looks worse because she never saw me stop at the mailbox. So,
so now it's just wonder.
She's like, was he waiting on me?
Yeah.
Because I went and stopped. You have to get out. It's like the big community ones. Like all of them are at one spot.
Yeah.
So I get out, get it. There's hundreds. There's like 20 little things I got to grab. And then by the time all that's done, she's made enough ground where we meet again. But in her mind, I went that way. She took off. I stopped, and she's like, bro, she's probably messed up.
I think
if you ever see this, I don't know. I literally don't know your name. I don't know who you are, but I'm sorry.
I think the best thing you could do is just hope that you run into her again and just be like, hey, about the other night, I changed my mind on taking you. I was going to.
You go, funny enough, you look really similar to the target. I'm sorry. I was supposed to get another girl. You look awfully close to her. Have a nice day.
That might not be good.
No, I mean, that's
to the target.
No. I mean, hell, she thinks I'm an assassin.
Okay.
Bro, it was, oh my God, it wasn't funny, but you know what I'm saying.
I brought up that, those neighborhood apps, right? Where you like, I think that's the worst thing ever.
Do something else.
Those community neighborhood apps, right? And my parents are in one.
Everyone's parents are.
But it's not one of those ones where there's a discourse. I guess there is, but basically it's just like pings alerts. Like, hey, somebody stole my Amazon package. Hey, a hyena just killed my poodle. Hey, too many black people in this park. You know what I mean? It's like, that's what the things are saying.
Hey, the 5-on-5 game's getting really loud.
Dude, I'm saying, like, I think at a certain point, I hope I am never at that
I pray
level.
to God we never, ever touch that level.
Oh, Liv is definitely going to get there.
Liv's already there. She's already in those groups. I swear to God.
Really?
She's in, like, the moms of blank, single, stay-at-home moms of blank, housewives of blank. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, live your life and love it.
Dude, and it's the funny thing is, so I go back home to Austin, and my parents are in there, and, like, we'll all be in the living room, and we don't talk. So we're all in the living room, like, on our phones, and I'm like, I'm looking at Preston, my mom, my dad. I'm like, what are y'all looking at? And they're like, somebody broke in 2 houses down. And then they're talking, they're like, and they just talk shit about, like, neighbors and what they say.
Bro, I mean, now I can see the drama part, but, like,
that's what they're in it for.
Yeah, exactly. The drama's thrilling to anybody.
Well, I'm not really. Like, I don't care.
Drama's nice. I love
I've never
drama.
been into it.
God, I love a good drama. Just a cup of tea and spilt right on your lap. Boy,
I'm not a
no reason.
cheese kind of girl.
What?
A cheese me.
What the hell's a cheese me?
Cheese me.
Cheese me. You
Yeah.
cheese me.
No, a cheese me.
What is it? What are you saying?
A cheese me.
Chisme. Now you've changed it.
A cheese me.
Cheese me.
Yeah.
What is that? Is it a snack? What is it? A group? What is a chisme? It sounds like you're saying kiss me, and I'm getting close. What is a chisme? I swear to God, I don't know what a chisme is.
Stop saying it like that.
Chiss me. What is it? Are you gonna chiss me?
No.
No, I'm saying
No, why'd you stand?
you told me to come here.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
You literally said,
No, I did
roll the
not.
footage. He literally went,
I genuinely never pointed at you to come towards me.
oh my God, CJ's a rat.
I don't like when you tower me.
Yes, no, you went.
I literally didn't do that.
Okay, I'm getting angry.
It's like gossip in Spanish.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. I thought it was like some undercover agency or something. Yeah. Like a chisme.
But I never want to get to that. I never want to get to that age where I'm looking at the group chats of the neighborhood, like who's doing what and what's doing what. At that point, just put me down.
Oh yeah, no, I don't just literally spray paint my windows. Like I don't see anything. I don't get
Something
sunlight.
to put me down, right? Okay, so I got a question for you. Say I'm on my deathbed, right?
Oh no.
I'm laying down. I'm on my deathbed. I can talk to you, right? My eyes are straight.
Little loose.
I can't do this or that. I can't look left or right, but I can talk. You come to my deathbed, right? You get granted one wish, right? But not one wish. You get the power of, you can ask me literally anything you ever wanted to.
Oh my God.
And I will answer it honestly.
Oh my God.
What would you ask me on my deathbed if I have to answer honestly?
Doesn't really hook. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm not kidding. I'm kidding. Holy shit, that is a wicked prompt.
Yeah.
That's like, God, this reminds me.
The answer is yes. To the left. Bitch is built like a 9-iron, dog. All right.
Oh, okay. This is such a blank canvas. Okay, I can break it down.
Anything.
That's
last question, and I had to answer it honestly.
I could. Okay. Well, you're gonna be like 50, so it could be. You're not living that long.
That's. I just got it. It took you so long.
Shit, bro. I could go multiple ways. I could go something. Because as of now, I don't have one of these questions, but like say this big event happened like here in a couple years or something, and you just lied your ass off and I believed it, but then I slowly started to like see the lie. I could be like, did you really do that in Vegas? Or did you really crash my car? Like some shit like that, but I don't have that yet. As of now, I'd probably say like who's getting all your shit? like how much of your stuff am I getting? Because you got a lot of stuff, dog, and I think it should go to me. That's probably
That's the worst last question ever.
I mean, I don't have like.
Do you want to know what I'd ask you?
Oh God, not really. Oh my God, what would you ask me?
So you're on your deathbed, right?
Okay.
I get one question. I like that. I get one question to ask Cam. You're laying there. You can only see straight. Out of your peripheral, you see me walking up to you, and I got my arm around Liv, and I go, "Are you sure this is okay?"
I literally go, and I'll just die right there. You sick. No, you would not. No, first off, she wouldn't. If she did, I would haunt her like no one's business. It wouldn't even be funny.
I'd walk Liv in there. Cam, are you sure this is okay?
Oh my God, you'd kill me right then and there. That would be my syringe of whatever. I would just die
that's
right
funny.
then and there. No shot.
And that would be a great last question. I just send you in absolute confusion on your way out. Like you're just like,
I am just filled with question marks entering eternity. I'm just like, no, bro. I don't. Your darkest secrets don't excite me, and I don't
have dark secrets. That's why.
Oh, everyone has some dark secrets.
I don't.
Oh, you got some dark secrets. Yes.
What is it?
You got some dark secrets.
What?
Got some dark secrets about your past.
What is it?
I kind of wanted to keep fishing to see if maybe you'd bite.
There's nothing. That's all.
See, yeah, you're an open guy. You always talk about how honest you are.
I'd say everything on this podcast.
I'd probably genuinely say where's the hard drive that contains all your passwords and informations, including bank accounts?
That's the guy that got the TikTok. I don't know. That'd be better to ask.
The You Should Know podcast.
This episode of the You Should Know podcast is brought to you by Booking.com. Booking.yeah.
Every time I use Booking.com to find a place to stay in the U.S., I know they're going to have exactly what I'm looking for.
They have a huge variety of options from hotels to vacation rentals, and I know I can find exactly what I'm looking for.
I found that Booking.com has something for absolutely everybody.
I'm going to be completely honest. A lot of people might not like to hear this, especially you as a new father. Whenever I plan a trip to go to the beach, I like beaches with no kids.
Oh, I'm right there with you.
I don't want kids around my beach. I want to lay there with a little margarita, have a good time. And on Booking.com, with their filter system, they make it easy to find exactly what I am looking for.
That's right, Pete. No matter who you are, no matter what you like or don't like, on
kids.
Your beaches,
no kids.
Booking.com helps you find the stay that is ridiculously right for you.
Find exactly what you're booking for on Booking.com. Booking.yeah. Now on to the rest of the episode.
The You Should Know podcast.
I saw this viral tweet, right?
Oh, God.
And it was definitely a question that if I would have asked it, I would have gotten roasted on the internet.
Ridiculed.
But since somebody else asked it,
it's free game.
I'm going to ask it here.
Go for it.
I saw this on Twitter, right? So it's not my thoughts.
Okay. I love the prefacing.
Making sure. How did people wake up on time before there were alarm clocks?
Jesus. Now that Now
That's a goddamn cue.
Now that, because the Lord himself knows if I don't set an alarm clock, I'm either waking up at 6 a.m. before the birds, or you can catch me at 1:30.
Yeah,
I've missed
100%. It's never exactly on time.
Nothing like a good time.
Yeah.
Bro, I feel like you, without an alarm clock, would die quicker.
What do you mean?
In life.
What do you mean?
Your natural alarm clock is disturbingly early.
Yeah.
Like so early, and I feel like those days would just pile up. You're just losing hours on hours.
Oh yeah,
losing hours. Going to bed at 2, waking up at 5.
100%.
Going to bed at 2, waking up at 6.
But Gino, how did they do it? The only thing I could think of is there was a city bell, right? There is like a huge city bell that they had the local ogre go to.
Some asshole in slacks is like, dong, dong. Everyone's like.
But that was my initial thought. But then I was like, how is that guy waking up at the exact time every day to go ring the bell?
Who's ringing his bell? Someone's working the graveyard shift. Someone's like, hey, Phil, you gotta go. He just goes to bed. He's so tired. Phil goes up this 40-pound hammer. He's like, just dragging it through the city.
Dude, it makes no sense.
Well, okay, I think a very important thing is what time period are we talking about?
Before there were alarm clocks.
Okay.
There was still time.
I know, but I'm talking about, we're talking like United States, like in the maybe 1900. I don't even know when an alarm clock was made.
Yeah.
I don't know
Who invented the alarm clock?
the alarm clock and what year?
Yeah.
We're talking way back when? We're talking like
I don't know. Just before
way back when it was suns. Suns and animals.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying before, like whenever you had to get somewhere at a certain time,
there
but
was
were
jobs, infrastructure. Okay.
Yes,
okay.
like the world was still revolving how it is now. You had to go get on the assembly line for Henry Ford.
I'm liking the bell theory.
But there was no
bell theory.
Exactly. It doesn't make sense.
You either have to have a Phil in your city that rings the bell, or a great friend that somehow is like addicted to coffee or something.
Yeah.
You gotta have a buddy system.
How did that work? How did jobs work at that time? They were like, hey, when you wake up, come by. Like, how does that?
Hey, just as soon as you feel like it, come give us 11 hours of your day.
Yeah.
We'll pay you 26.
Yeah, and there were like 7-year-olds working at that time.
Oh my God, dude, how? Okay, genuinely, they had to have just been so wired. But like, what happens with a long day? What happens when your boss asks you to clock overtime? There's no way you're waking up at the same time.
It doesn't even matter if you're super wired. To have your mind wake up at this exact time every day, that's an anomaly.
I don't think so. I think it's more normal
to just wake up at the same time every day?
Around the same time, if there's circumstances. Like,
Cam, you cannot just wake up at any time, the exact time every day. You cannot wake up.
You can't.
You cannot do that.
You can get pretty close.
You've been late here 90%.
But that's traffic. If I leave a whole other 30 minutes early, that's fine. I'm saying when I was teaching and I would set an alarm, right? Every day, right before that alarm would go off, I would naturally, like, my eyes would wake up. Like probably 5 minutes, 8 minutes before. Like, it's just because you wake up at the same time every day.
But how did you get accustomed to that?
Alarm in the beginning.
Exactly.
In the beginning.
Exactly. So I'm saying you had
paranoia.
Paranoia is the best alarm clock.
It's gotta be.
Dog, I don't know if anybody else experiences this. Whenever you have something big in the morning, right? Big the next morning, you go to bed.
Oh my God.
Right? And you wake up out of your sleep, but you didn't hear the alarm clock. You're like, what the f? And you check your phone, and there's like 30 minutes left.
Oh my God.
And it's like, oh my God, okay. But then you start to play with Satan. And then so you're like, I'm going back.
Yeah, you do. You start shaking hands with Lucifer. You go, I can get another 25.
Exactly. But you check to see if your alarm clock is still set, so you know, right? You know that it's still there.
That shit, oh my God, especially when it's like something that involves transportation. Like you gotta, like your Uber's scheduled for this, or you gotta get on a plane.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I wake up 4 times. Dude, I'll wake up an hour into the sleep.
And
like,
every time it's the same jump scare. It's the same jump scare.
2 hours later, I'm like, you start getting mad and your sleep is shit.
Dude, and then if you play with Satan for too long and you miss it, and you're like,
oh my God, dude. When you play with them, when you play with Satan and you think you're hitting snooze and you accidentally hit stop.
Oh yeah,
God.
I'm the king of that.
Whole day's ruined.
I'm the king of that. Oh my God, I just thought of
something. Or her.
Before the alarm clocks were around, we didn't rely on human beings. We didn't rely on the guy hitting the bell. It was that goddamn rooster. There was
a lot of birds.
It was the neighborhood rooster.
Just, oh my God. Do you know how bad that
is? Everybody was like,
kill that. Like, take his neck. And you're just sitting there. Bro, oh my God. Some people have incredibly annoying alarm clocks.
Yeah.
Like the Martian one.
That's what I got. That's what I got.
And I get it. It's to wake you up. But imagine a living being.
Oh my God.
Every day.
That's like your son.
He just went, oh no, seriously. But his is at least semi-cute, and then you're just, man, he's like, but a bird with a gobbly little neck going, like screaming. No. And oh, I'd shoot it. I would end that
But
bird.
then you would be late to work.
Say, the work would have to.
That's exactly how it happens.
Bro, oh.
Dude, waking up might be top 5 most anxiety things in my life, dude.
100%.
Dude, it's when I wake up, my day is ruined. Or like, just, I am blessed to see another day, but my mind is at the darkest at the first of a wake up.
I remember when you told me that, like off pod, we were just on a call, and you're like, bro, waking up scares me.
Dude, it's like, it's immediate panic, and I don't know what kind of medicine I need to not panic when I wake up, but it is pure shock.
You said you wake up and you take a big breath.
Dude, yeah, I'm like,
You said you go, and then in front of you go,
oh yeah, I check my phone to see like who's dead. Like I am going through it. Another thing that gives me anxiety that shouldn't.
Oh, that's a lengthy list.
Do you know, so I've told this on the podcast before about how I sometimes forget how to do the most normal things. I forget how to eat sometimes, I forget how to breathe and pee. Right? This week,
Little brain farts.
This week, I was having the hardest time ever with door handles. Like not a knob.
What do you mean?
Not a little knob. An actual handle that comes out. Because for the life of me, I could not remember, do I pull that bitch up or down?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't, but what's the right way?
Down, I would assume.
But isn't it easier to go up?
It is easier. But we're also, you gotta think, our hands are lower. Our hands are lower than the average foe.
I've been this way for a long time.
No,
bro.
but I'm saying that's why it might be easier for us.
No, but I'm saying I've been like that for a long time where I
Before your
prefer
hand
the
was-
up. Like I've been eye to eye with the bitch.
And you're just like,
Yes or no, is it not easier to lift the door handle up?
it is. Well,
Then go down.
Naturally, pulling is easier than pushing.
You're pulling either way.
No,
If you're putting a door
No, you're
handle
not.
down,
you are pushing it down. You're literally on top of it, pushing it down.
and then when you're doing this, what are you doing?
You're pulling.
You're pushing it. You're pushing it up.
If I was to grab this and it's right here,
That's pushing it up.
or a pulling motion, you're pulling something toward.
Pulling this way.
What is this?
Pulling it towards you.
You're doing that with the handle. You're
It's
just going
going
up.
straight up. This is time for your condolences.
I might be sorry. I might be sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might be sorry.
Yeah, I'm
that
just
might
saying.
be an upward push.
It's my hardest ever. Like this week, figuring
Why-
out the
but-
door handle. I've been sitting at a door for 2 minutes this
sitting
week. Dude, it's honestly, I don't know. It's some up
we
here.
need to figure it out.
I
though.
need doctors.
No, we need to. I mean, yeah, but we need to find out why. I feel like once we find that why, it'll be like the book of the dead.
I
Just
think-
a book of treasure that we uncover.
I think it's a mix of anxiety, ADHD, and a little. You can mute it for YouTube.
Little anxiety, ADHD, little blankety blank, and a vice on the back end.
Yeah, it's like, dude,
Oh my God.
I shouldn't spend that much time at a door. You know what I mean?
It was the 4 glasses of Johnny Walk Dog and the 200 insurgents I killed in Team Deathmatch. You wake up, you're just like,
Yeah.
bro, okay. On the thing of waking up, real quick. When you wake up, you're different because you're in so much fear. You
Yes.
take a huge breath.
Right.
I feel like that jumpstarts the system. I am like a slow dying patient where when I wake up, it takes me genuinely 20 minutes to like see straight and hear things. I swear to God. Especially now with these late night shifts.
Yeah.
I wake up and I am actually wobbling around my room.
Mm-hmm.
I am not drunk. I did not drink the night before. I'm wobbling. I can't see straight.
Yeah.
And I can't hear shit.
Yeah.
Have you ever experienced that?
100%. Mine's more of a fear-based thing because I've left my contacts in for months, dude. And I gotta like.
You have dailies.
I gotta rub my. I gotta get in there to see something. You know what I mean?
I genuinely don't. I swear to God, I don't know what you mean.
And once there's a little bit of oil in there, I'm like. Once
bit
we've
of
warmed,
jet fuel in there.
once we've warmed that engine up, I'm
Engines are
like,
good.
oh, brrr.
Dude, but I said that because I have recently I have been stubbing the shit out of my feet in my room when I wake up at night.
That's top 5 worst.
Oh my God. But I'm holding this little sack of joy.
Oh my God.
And then I feel handicapped. I feel like I can't do anything to release. And sometimes I just want to bite something. And I look down, I'm like, I can't bite him. And oh my God, it has been like seriously pissing me off because every night it's on the foot of the bed, on the recliner, on the door. Cause pitch black.
Yes.
I can't see shit. I'm holding the baby and I'm just like,
you know what makes stubbing your toe worse?
Oh my God.
Is having somebody in the room with you and laughs.
Oh,
dude,
okay.
if you're laughing at dude, I'm okay. I can take a joke, right? You joke on me on anything. If I kick something, if I stub my toe, if I'm in pain and you're like, ah, like you're about to feel this pain. You know what I mean?
That is so you. This man will laugh and joke at anything. If it crosses that line to where he's experiencing actual pain, he doesn't even like you anymore.
Oh, no.
You're literally like, bro, shut the and I'm like, oh, okay, sorry.
No, yeah, I'm ready to send insurgents. Like,
oh my God.
Dude, that's the worst.
Oh my God.
And I think that's messed up. At what point is it okay to laugh at somebody's pain and not laugh at somebody's pain?
You would laugh at any pain that I received. You would laugh at any injury that I've received.
That's not true.
But if we flip the script and you stub your little grossly long toe and I chuckle, I'm gonna have someone outside of my door. And that's how that works. No, that's
I don't think that's true.
Hypocrisy.
I don't think that's true.
Peyton, if I got up and fell face flat first on that concrete,
Yeah.
you would cackle. Then ask if I was okay. That's fact. That is a fact. That is a fact.
The reason I laughed is I was thinking if you fell over right now, all this equipment's over. All this equipment's on the ground.
I go, oh. The whole room's like,
yeah. I mean, there's certain things I do laugh at that I shouldn't. Like people breaking up. And I'm not going to lie. It's a majority of the TikTok couples. And it's not funny. Because it is like, that is sad that you're breaking up.
love.
That is sad that you're breaking up.
Why are you laughing at it?
But like, come on. It's like, there's these, why are we making videos?
Oh my God, yeah. I'm so sad. And then you record it first thing.
What is the appropriate way to break up with somebody?
Dude, face to face. Get it all out before they can ask questions. Get the hell out of Dodge. that's all you do.
You take your girl out to dinner, and you're like, you sit down. The waiter brings the water. Don't ask for appetizers. This is over quick.
Yeah, literally.
Be like, hey, let you know, not feeling anymore. Checks on you, right? You're like,
that's what I was gonna say. My hungry ass. I'm like, let's get a whole dinner. And I go, hey, Jessica, really not working out. You're hella annoying. You need to do better. See you later. She's paying. Bye. And you walk out.
What's the worst way to break up with somebody?
Okay, I'm not gonna say specifics because
Just give a scenario so we can.
I believe she does watch this, but I heard someone that is a friend of a friend of a friend got broken up with by her person that they lived. She lived with this man in the same house, and he broke up with her via email. And now that is the biggest all caps I have ever seen. For you to be clocked into a job and you take a 2-minute break to email someone you live with, shit's not working. That is wicked. And I swear to God, I'm not making that up.
That somebody really got broken up with through email by somebody they lived with.
A friend of a friend of Liv's. That she, Liv was told this, and now I'm saying it. I'm hiding for secrecy.
Well, yeah, okay, but
yes.
That genuinely happened.
Actually happened. They lived together, and then it goes on. She said when she got back, his shit was already packed. And I'm like, this man had some demons. He found something out about this girl, because there's no way.
No way.
Sends the email, probably goes, hey, boss, I got to get out of here a little early. Speeds to the house, clears the shit.
Okay, that's almost like some serial killer-esque thing.
That's psycho.
Like, imagine, you're living with your girlfriend, right? You go to bed, right? You go to bed with your girl.
Oh, man.
You know that in the back of your mind, this is going to happen tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
He's laying down, they're cuddling, he's big spooning his girl, looking at the back of her head, being like, you don't even know what's going to be in your inbox in the morning, bitch. He goes, good night. Mwah. Wakes up, right? They're in the house together in the morning, cooking eggs and shit.
Yeah. Oh, he's got a new pep in his step this day.
And he's like, hey, babe. Mwah.
Oh, dude.
And then she's like, oh, don't worry, honey. I'm going to clean that later. He's like, don't even worry about it. She goes to work.
She goes, what do you mean? He goes, oh, don't worry about it.
She goes to work. She logs on to her work computer. He's at home like this. Sends a goddamn email.
Dude.
To whom this regards.
Yeah, to whom this may best concern. We're through.
I would pay so much money to see this email.
I want to meet this man.
Based off how he ended the email. Like, what did he, like, end it? Like, best so-and-so.
Yeah, sorry. Good luck. Next.
And then...
Oh my God.
He had that U-Haul prepared to have everything moved out.
Or he has a dually truck. There's no in between. He either doesn't have a lot of shit, or he had this plotted, planned, and scheduled. That poor girl, bro.
Dude, no. Honestly, it does suck for her.
Oh my God.
But you have to realize the comedy of that.
Genius that this guy has. He kissed the back of her head. He rolled over and smiled and went to sleep. He went.
Imagine if he CC'd the new girl.
If he gave the new broad a carbon copy, oh my God.
Just so
he goes, you better act right. This is how I did the last one. I'd be like, this man needs to go to jail.
That is sick. Breaking up through an email has to be
top tier.
Top tier.
What could top that? Like, genuinely, what could top that? Dude. Breaking up through parents?
What?
Like breaking up with someone through their parents?
How would that work?
Hey, Miss Joe, I know. It ain't working though. I know. Your daughter was great. She was, but it's not my time.
Were you breaking up with my daughter?
I'm breaking up with your daughter.
Have you told her?
Nah, that's why I'm here first, Miss Joe. I wanted to tell you you've been great for me, and you know me and Sydney, we just weren't seeing eye to eye, and I'm gonna have to let her go.
Oh, I appreciate that you're coming to me before you tell her.
Yes, ma'am. You got a big old foot, Miss Joe.
Wait, what's wrong with this? I said before you tell her.
Oh no, I'm not telling her, Miss Joe. I'm not. No, my truck's packed. I was telling you, you can relay the message. I'm going to California.
Let go of my foot.
You go. Now I don't like you anymore.
You're gonna break up with my daughter through me without? Why are you telling me?
You've just been a respectful woman from the start. I've viewed you as a mom. It's just not working. I felt the right to. I owed you an explanation. I don't owe your daughter shit anymore, Miss Joe. That's just the way it is.
Do you think that's actually ever happened?
Oh, 100%.
No way.
Bro, I am on the side of there's almost nothing you can name that hasn't happened in the history of mankind. There's so many people, so many different lives, so many opportunities. If you could say, do you think a squirrel farted fire and a turtle captured him? I'd be like, I don't know. It might be. Okay. At this point.
What?
No,
What did he just say?
I don't know. I'm so passionate because the other day, it was a discussion about the same thing. I was like, I think everything's happened almost. Like everything is a remake. No. There's a lot of just try me.
There's not amount.
Oh, I heard you swallow it. Yeah. Oh, I heard you swallow it.
A mountain hasn't had sex with a tree.
Okay, real things though. Oh, real things. That would be. Oh, it'd have to be a California. It'd have to be a California redwood. It would have to be a redwood. If it was a damn oak tree in Everest.
Okay. A tornado, a volcano, and an earthquake have not all been at the same place at the same time.
A tornado, a volcano, and an earthquake.
Never happened.
But there has to be validity. We don't even know if that can happen.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Say something with humans.
Watch this. No. Watch this. A tornado, a hurricane, an earthquake, a tsunami. What's another natural disaster? And a wildfire haven't all happened at different parts of the world at the exact same time.
I would argue that. I would argue that like hell. I guarantee we could find that.
You think the goddamn dream team of natural disasters all went for 30?
Ready, break! They go.
That has not happened.
Bro, I'm talking about the original thing we said. Like, you said, do you think this has ever happened? Like a guy breaking up with his girl through the parents.
Human.
Yes. Do I think a guy... and now you're getting to the point. I'm thinking damn near about everything. But it doesn't all have to be documented. That's the thing.
I don't think a whole family has sneezed at the same time.
I've sneezed with my parents at the same time.
I'm talking about grandparents, cousins, immediate family.
I'd argue that that's happened.
1, 2, 3, Kazoon hide, bitch. That's not happened.
Everybody. Bro, I'm telling you, there's
no... I think you're too optimistic about. That's the only thing you're optimistic about in the world.
Yeah, but it's scary. That's why there's that sense of fear. It's a little bit of fear. Okay, weirdly enough, you know your GPS, right? Strange segue.
Yes.
Your GPS. You enter in somewhere, it tells you your time, right?
Yes.
The other day in the car, I entered to come here to this building to work. Okay? It gave me 3 options.
All right.
One was 50 minutes. One was an hour 12. One was an hour and 47 minutes. Now I said, oopsie, on my part. I must have hit don't use tolls.
Right.
Oh no. All 3 of those options were including me paying to drive on pavement.
Yeah.
Why the would I pick an hour 47? Why would I pick something that is double the time?
How did that work?
Why is that an option? Apple, Steve Jobs, whoever it is, why? Rest in peace. Whoever's in charge of that. Don't ever do that again.
There's no way that.
I'm not kidding.
How can there be 3 different variables of getting to the same place, all using toll roads, and one of them is double? How does that happen? Do you make a U-turn and try again?
Did you program a pit stop for me? Am I filling up?
They're like, you're gonna be thirsty.
You're gonna want that. Hey, there's a Buc-ee's right there. You're gonna stop.
Like, we've seen your DoorDash bill. You're hungry.
Like what on earth?
No way.
I swear to you.
Did you screenshot this? Because I really want to see it.
But I laughed at it and I immediately went to my notes and wrote it down.
Honestly, I think that's an older person thing.
What?
Taking the long route.
Okay.
But the only thing that's confusing me is the fact that it was a toll road, because I just don't see the possibility of that.
Maybe one of them was just a highway.
It has to be.
But I don't have avoid tolls on. So first off, when you enter in something, what's the goal? Get there quickest.
Quick. Yeah.
What is the quickest route?
Yeah.
So it gives me 3 options that are not even remotely near.
Right.
Tollway, and what? Okay, one was a tollway at one part of it, but then it wasn't.
Okay, so you said you literally have to get on this because there's no road.
I'm paying money regardless.
Yes.
Get me there in 52 minutes.
Maybe it's like, okay, you want to pay $5 in tolls on this trip, or like 75 cents using this one little thing.
Now
that's where it comes in, probably.
I'll start taking the long route if that's the truth.
My dad does that. My dad has literally like a vendetta against toll roads.
Dude,
bro,
that is an old person thing.
Bro,
this shit wasn't here when we were driving.
It's not even that. He's like, oh, I'm not spending money to drive. Like, that's his whole thing. And I'm like, Dad, like, you drive a Jeep, right? He drives my brother's old Jeep.
You're buying a shit ton of gas.
So much gas. Starting and stopping on these damn back roads, and you're driving 35 miles per hour.
Bro, that is such a our parents' thought process, though.
It's the worst.
I damn saved up, bought the car, got the insurance.
Yeah.
I tricked it out a little bit. I fill gas up. Now I gotta pay to use the road.
Yeah.
Bro, that is, oh my God.
The You Should Know podcast.
This episode is brought to you by Hims. Looking for a boost in the bedroom? Hims is here to help with personalized ED treatment options, and it's all online.
When your car breaks down, you take it to a mechanic.
Yep.
No hesitation.
Nope.
You need it, and it's not something most guys can fix themselves. And men should think the exact same way about ED, but the reality is you might be a little hesitant to seek help.
Hims changes men's healthcare by providing you with access to affordable sexual health treatments from the comfort of your couch, like me. I'm on the couch.
Hims also provides a range of doctor-trusted ED treatments like chewable hard mints and Viagra and Cialis and their generics for up to 95% cheaper.
The process is 100% online, so there's no need for uncomfortable doctor visits. You know I don't like being uncomfortable in the doctor office.
Just answer a series of questions on their site, and a medical provider will determine the right treatment option for you. Also, no insurance is needed, and one low price covers everything from treatments to ongoing care.
Start your free online visit today at hims.com/YSK. That's HIMS.com/YSK for your personalized ED treatment options. One more time, that's hims.com/YSK. The products mentioned are chewable compounded products which are not approved by or verified for safety or effectiveness by the FDA. Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan. Now on to the rest of the episode.
The You Should Know podcast.
All right. I have a role-playing, maybe a little
role play.
A little game thing for you, right? Not a game, but more of a role play.
Right.
I have been watching a shit ton of TV while feeding my son.
Great.
More than I ever have before. And the last 3 shows that I've watched are all like Secret Service shows, CIA bullshit.
My favorite.
Peter Sutherland's, all of those.
My favorite.
Right? And I was watching, and there was this scene that struck me, right? It immediately made me think about you. And that's how you know I love you. This guy is at the head of an operation and he gets shot at. And he drops down below a car and he rallies the troops and he does this little face and he's like, ready. Now I said, that can't be Peyton. That would never be Peyton, and Peyton can't do that.
What can't be me?
So my role play for you is, I don't think you would be good or ready in the heat of battle if you were a Secret Service agent. I feel like you'd be the shit, walking the president in, doing like a little task force. You'd look fly in your suit.
Yeah.
As soon as shots pop off, you're like, oh. you would take your shit and you would literally like just ditch everybody. You would absolutely run out. So I want to play a role with you. So you are.
It's not much of playing. I know exactly what I would do. But go ahead.
Wait, yeah. Are you gonna do that?
I didn't even vote for this.
You just.
This guy. I got family.
Bro, but the funny part is you would be qualified for the role if you had it. That's the thing. And then I could literally still see you going that, and you take the earpiece out, you throw it, and you just get out of Dodge.
Yeah, 100% I'm out.
Why? That's now you're not loyal. You're not loyal to
who?
Your job,
if I
your
get
boss, and your country.
If I get killed right now, it being the Secret Service, guess what they're gonna do? Indeed.com Secret Service.
They go, oh, close his eyes. How do you get hired for this? I think you get recruited.
Oh.
But you would really do that?
Cam, what else are you supposed to do?
Like a sad little three-legged dog just rolling over on its crusty back, waiting to get those little nipples scratched.
What else are you supposed to do?
You're supposed to go out with honor. If I was a Secret Service agent, shots fired, I'm thinking, oh, it's 4th of July. Let there be fireworks. Let there be light.
So I can get in the back ad of BET magazine? Like, that's the most publicity I'm getting after getting shot by the president?
Oh, my God, the president isn't shooting you? He goes, I knew he was a traitor.
I didn't like his knees.
His ankle is too loud for secrecy. Bam.
There was always a must falling.
Kid's mouth smelled too weird. But you really wouldn't just nut up and just do it and just be that guy in that moment?
No. No. Hell no.
You are in a role of honor and responsibility, and all that goes out of the window when you hear a little 9 mil. If it's a big gun, if I'm hearing like a 50 cal, I might duck a little bit.
No, because on it, are the Secret Service's suits made of armor? Because
you got a vest on.
They do.
They still go for a red dot headshot. and head lights out. But you would
no.
Dude, but that's
Cam, there's rarely anything that if I'm on the front lines of fire, I'm going out for. Nothing. Not you. Not you. Not you.
Your mom?
Not y'all. No, nothing really. I value
your mom.
Yeah.
Your dad.
Yes.
Preston.
Yes.
Malcolm.
And Alyssa.
You go, that's it.
What?
No, you wouldn't take a bullet from Malcolm. Never mind. You wouldn't take
No, not now, bro. He's got 4 weeks.
Young Malcolm? Like 4-year-old Malcolm?
Deadly bullet?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It's a
No.
Bro, see, oh my God.
A what? A small bullet? No, well, if I'm not dying, then I don't care. I'll take a little bit of pain, but like.
Okay, then there's no. You just said it, Cam, you coward.
Cam, I wouldn't even take a paint.
You're hired. You're on salary.
Cam, I wouldn't even take a paintball for you, bro. Like no. I don't want that. I don't give a shit.
Oh
no.
my God.
What? Who signed up for that?
We didn't sign up for it, but shit happens.
When I got signed a social security number when I came into this earth, my responsibility is not taking some for you.
Exactly, but when I said yes to joining arms with you, I, in my mind, said if a gun is ever pointed at him like that, I'm jumping in the middle.
Good for you, bro. Thanks. What do you want? I'll put extra candles on your birthday. I'll drop some flowers off bi-weekly at the casket. I don't know what you want.
In your punk ass, you would do it the first time, never again. He's like, Pierce, go put the flowers. Go put the flowers and set up studio afterwards. You would. Oh my God. Oh my God. What would you if you were in control? Sorry, of my tombstone?
Yeah.
What would you have it read? We're gonna do that. If I can make your tombstone and you can make mine, what would you have my tombstone read?
He's not in here. It exceeded the weight limit.
that big. I promise you I'm not that big.
God bless your pallbearers.
They're like, oh.
Hey, put the goddamn Great Khali in here. What would you put on my tombstone?
Yours would have to read like, as stinky as he came, he left stinkier. Because you're dead. Probably don't smell the best.
Oh my
No,
God.
your shit
When they
would-
embalm me,
Oh, they're gonna be like,
there's gonna be another vaccine that
no,
goes around.
Your shit would read, this is here simply for all of you. His real self is hanging in Pflugerville.
Hanging?
You said you wanted to be on the wall. You said you wanted to be a bust.
Okay, let's put
Hanging on the wall. No, not, no.
Oh, wow.
No, his real self is hanging on the wall.
Don't like
and
that
his
word.
hanging.
No, say like plastered.
The real him. Actually, no. Hell, that the real him is in Cameron Kennedy's closet on wheels.
Yeah.
that was yours.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's actually kind of sad. You're really not gonna be like. I genuinely believe once you get like older and shit, and you start writing shit out, like you're going to have like that happen.
I'm gonna have wicked wishes. Dude, oh my God. First of all, you're cutting down stairs, making it a plaster.
What? What?
Like it's gonna be like a damn trophy on your desk. That little Jim down there. I want you to put him. I want you to wrap him in gold. Put a little plaque on it. World's best. Put it.
Undefeated heavyweight champ. It's your Johnson. Just gold. It's like a little fish thing. Oh my God, we put a battery in it.
It goes to High School Musical. We're all in there.
It's like.
Oh, the whole can talk and sing.
It's like, oh my God, but there's such a hook, it just keeps hitting the wall. It's like, it starts denting the wall. Oh my God.
Shit, yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, dude, your pallbearer's gonna have a hard time. I keep thinking about that,
You're
bro.
gonna have to wear surgical masks,
Imagine.
bastard.
Instead of pallbearers bringing you out for your funeral, it's a forklift.
Just driving.
That's Cam. Everybody put your hard hat on in case he falls.
Sign those waivers, right? Everyone with the waiver. Hold your waiver up.
Having to get a waiver for your wake is crazy.
Oh
Shit. Well,
oh my God.
I think it's time for people's.
God, your penis is gonna be on my wall.
Would you do it?
Because there's either two things. Either if you die young and this happens, you wouldn't. In this hypothetical,
Yeah.
if it's a young death, that means your Johnson is on my wall
Yeah.
like now. That would be absolutely hilarious.
I would want you to take upper half of dudes too, so you can, like that's what it hangs. That's where you put the thumbtacks in.
That's the tapestry behind it.
You have to go buzz it off.
We get a pubic bone chia pet. I gotta water that bitch. Give it a fade.
You start seeing little fruit flies get on that bitch. You're like, get off of him. You're slapping it around.
I go, this isn't your real dad. Just let it go.
Oh, that's sick work. Oh my God.
Or the other one is, we're older and my kid's already out of the house and it's just me and Liv. And every day when I go to play solitaire and drink my coffee, it's just right there.
You're like playing solitaire. You
dap
win
it
and
up.
you're like, good shit.
I dap it up to leave the room. All right, bro. Hit the button. Oh my God. Oh my God.
It's like a little afterlife. It's like, like randomly, it's like,
PD. Oh, we gotta stop.
we gotta get a Patreon. But before that, let's get into people's favorite segment. You know what that is? Pop culture, pay and they camp. Pop culture, pay and they camp. Pow! Anything else? Anything else?
Straight to it. I am going to have questions for you.
And I got answers for you. Now, my Twitter people, right? At YSKPod, at DPSH8, we talk about this often on Twitter. That's where my YSK WWE community really comes in strong.
They're heavy.
This week, well, when you watch this, last week,
Yes.
was the Elimination Chamber.
Tell us about it.
And the heel turn around the world happened. If you don't know what a heel turn is, it is basically when a good guy turns bad. That's what the phrase heel turn means. Now, let's break down the Elimination Chamber first of all before we get into the heel turn of a lifetime. I think that was one of the best PLEs of all time. One of the best, it used to be pay-per-views, of all time. From the women's Elimination Chamber match, great. From not a big fan of the Trish Stratus match. It's okay. From
like, go be a grandma.
Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn had one of the best matches of all time. That was such an entertaining, nasty, bloody match. Like it wasn't even blood, but it was insane. So good. Randy Orton returned, and that's how you know this was so good, because Randy Orton returned. It's the least talked about thing.
That's very true. I didn't even know that.
He returned.
Damn.
But every time, I tweeted this, every time Randy Orton returns, some shit goes down, because the last time he returned to WWE, CM Punk returned after like 10, 11 years.
Oh.
So
Randy brings that heat.
oh my God, he's so goddamn good. Such a good pay-per-view. Then the Elimination Chamber happened. The men's Elimination Chamber happened. John Cena won. He punched his ticket to face Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Championship of the World at WrestleMania.
So is that, if the winner of the Elimination Chamber automatically gets WWE Championship bout, or do they get to pick the belt?
Yeah, I think it's pick, because Royal Rumble you get to pick. Jey Uso won, and he picked to do the heavyweight championship.
Okay. Which is currently held by who?
Gunther.
Gotcha.
Gunther, the big German.
Yeah.
And John Cena said, hey, before Elimination Chamber, after Royal Rumble, he said, hey, I'm going for 17. 17 is going to break the record for amount of championships, right? So I'm going for 17. It's best for business. I'm going to win this. I'm going to win an Elimination Chamber. I'm going to go to WrestleMania and win 17. So he won the Elimination Chamber. Everybody's, he's going to WrestleMania, face Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes comes out. Adrenaline in my soul. So Cody Rhodes comes out in his suit, as he always does. Whoa. John Cena helps him into the ring, because John Cena's a man of respect.
Man of honor.
Hustle, loyalty, and respect.
Ruthless aggression.
A couple weeks ago, The Rock and Cody Rhodes, they've had beef for a little bit. They've had a little issues.
I heard him squash a little bit, though.
Yeah, the Rock has been nice to Cody Rhodes, saying, you know, whenever WWE came, or Monday Night Raw went on to Netflix, The Rock was saying, hey, give it up to Cody Rhodes. He's really leading this company right now. You know, we've had our problems. Let's drink this Terramana together. Everything's good. Everybody's a little confused. Like, why?
Yeah.
Well, that's such a weird, everybody on
What are you doing?
WWE Twitter's like, what the fuck's going on? I don't like that. I was one of those people. I was like, I don't like that shit. Like, we were just beefing, and now y'all are friends.
Yeah, it's fake shit.
But little did I know, it was all set up. Because the other week, The Rock said, hey, Cody, good friends now. I want your soul. He said, you give me your soul. If you sell your soul to me, I'm the biggest star in the world. I can get you anything you want. I can open every Hollywood door for you. I can take you past the W. I can do everything.
He actually said those?
Said that.
No.
That's, yeah.
Oh, God.
And so, back to Elimination Chamber. Cody Rhodes, John Cena in the ring. They're shaking hands like, hey, I'll see you at WrestleMania. Boom, The Rock comes out. The Rock goes up to Cody Rhodes and says, hey, this is where you make your decision. Are you going to sell your soul to me? Cody Rhodes tells The Rock to f*** off. Oh, my God, that was a big pop.
It was.
Huge pop.
Said, Rock, go f*** yourself.
The big pop. I was like, me and CJ in the living room, what the f***? He said, crazy. I was like, oh, my God. John Cena's in the back. Hype. Yeah, good shit. He goes up to Cody Rhodes up, being like, hey, man, way to stay. Hustle, loyalty, respect. Way to stay for this company and all your fans. Little do we know, John Cena already sold his soul to The Rock to get 17. The Rock said, how'd he do it? He said, John Cena absolutely turns heel for the first time in his 20-something year career. Now, if you're a part of the WWE, if you've been a fan of WWE, John Cena has always been the face of being good. He's been the good guy. He has never done anything bad in his career.
Stuck by the code, showed up every day, worked hard.
He is real life Superman.
Yes.
Like, that is Superman. But all of us diehard WWE fans were always kind of waiting on that heel turn, but John Cena, it never was going to happen. But on his retirement tour, his last year of being in the WWE, he finally did it. And when I say the amount of oh shits I had in my mind, I am so goddamn excited to see John Cena as a heel.
Oh
like
my God.
I have never been more happy in my life. Triple H, Paul Levesque, you are a god. You are a content god. The Rock, god. Like, it is insane how good they are.
Couple questions for you.
Right.
One, this was gonna be the second question, but I can go straight into it because you actually just said that. In terms of the storyline, the scripts, and everything, do superstars have to agree?
What do you mean?
So say Triple H says, on the Elimination Chamber, whatever.
Elimination Chamber.
Did I just get drunk?
You said Elimination Chamber.
Say Triple H goes on the Elimination Chamber night. Cody, you're gonna go out there and talk to John after he kicks you in the nuts. Whoever, Jey Uso's gonna cash in Money in the Bank, steal your belt, like that.
Okay.
Does Cody have to say yes? Like,
He works for him, so yes.
See,
now there is a. If it was that
is there a
extreme,
checks and balance? Is
Not
Triple
really.
H not? Is he the only Triple H and that other guy?
No, there's writers. There's a whole writing team.
That's what I'm saying. So is it like a? And you might not know, but
they talk about this all before. It's like, hey, this is the way we're going with this storyline.
Okay.
This is how, and especially this, like Triple H's WWE, it's a lot more like on the side of the wrestlers. Like, hey, you can go take time off, or hey, let's talk about this. What do you want to do? How is this going to work? And it's like it's more of a group think type of thing now. I think it's a way healthier thing. Now, back in the old days, it was more of like,
dude,
Vince will go to the 11th hour and be like, hey, by the way, you're not going.
Yeah, you got to go Swanton Bomb Batista tomorrow night.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, and so, yeah. And I think.
So there is ultimately not a say-so from, and that's why I said superstars, because it's not like your regular guys that are on contract that are filling out the roster, they're going to do whatever the hell. But like, if, say they.
Yes.
Like, if Cena didn't want to turn heel, like,
no, he wouldn't have. He wouldn't have.
But does he have that option?
But
that's what I'm saying.
Yes, Now, yes, I would assume so. But I think that I know that they all have the best storyline possible. How can we push the company even more? Like, they're like, I'm already whoever
cemented.
I am. And this is kind of the storyline that they're going in now. Is that corporate and wrestler dynamic? The Rock is his character now is the final boss.
Yeah.
It's like, whatever I'm saying is gonna go, and that's the character.
Yeah.
And so he's going in big dick and everybody, being like, hey, you want this, you got to do what I say.
He's such a dog.
So it's mixing like the real and the reality and the script. It's like, it's so goddamn good. And I'm telling you, chat, if you are not involved in WWE, I will stamp this right now. It is the best.
Oh, tell him who was at Elimination Chamber.
Drake was there. Lil Yachty was there. Travis Scott was there. Who else was there? Who am I missing? Nav was there. WWE has become so mainstream now, which is great. I love it. I can't wait. Now I said this before, but I went back on it. I'm never questioning Triple H again. There's been times where I'm like, dude, what is this? Like, you're ruining this great storyline, but you just gotta wait 3 months, and now it will go back to why you were so confused.
It's like the MCU, but in real life.
Well, now they have Marvel people.
Oh my God, you've been telling me that for like 2 years.
Yeah, there's some Marvel people working at WWE now, but now I'm done questioning. Like, there's some things I'm still a little confused about now, and me would go onto Twitter and been like, why is this happening? But I'm like, I know this.
I trust the process,
dude.
Oh my God.
WWE is the best it's ever been. I am so excited for WrestleMania. It's going to be crazy. SummerSlam. We have Money in the Bank coming.
I got to watch with y'all. Last question. I saw on Twitter somebody say that John Cena is obviously cemented Hall of Famer, legacy, one of the GOATs, if not the GOAT.
Yes.
But, and it was a thread, maybe like 10 different replies, and I just read it, and I wanted to bring it to you. They said, now that he has turned heel, he has a full body of work, and there's not a single stone like uncovered, and now he's fully like cemented. There's no question whatsoever. Do you think, like, if someone like a Mount Rushmore type, maybe even just a top 10 wrestler of all time, do you think someone has to have like a heel turn in their resume, or at least play a different character to be like, to really show they went through adversity, they did both sides, and they still are one of the greatest?
I think on paper,
like, does that add to it?
I think on paper, yes, probably. But with a superstar like John Cena, he could have had the career he had, done this farewell tour, just being like, you know, having pay-per-view matches, WrestleMania, gone off, and he still would have been the GOAT. Like, he still would have been a legend.
The reason I thought that is because I immediately went to when I was like heavy into wrestling, and the first 3 people I thought of all had either a different character or turned heel.
Yeah.
Like, I thought Undertaker. Okay, he started off as American Badass on the motorcycle chopper. Now he's undead.
Yeah.
Randy Orton went absolutely psycho, started hearing voices and stuff. Boom. And then Batista. He was fantastic, turned heel, and I was like, holy shit.
A couple times, yeah.
I was like, is John Cena really the only, like, GOAT of GOATs, like, multiple-time champion that didn't have one of these?
And that's why it's such a big deal. He's the only one. Hogan had it.
Yeah.
Everybody had it. Hogan, but everybody had it.
So is there any validity to what that person tweeted? Like, you have to have a heel turn or a different...
I think from 99% of wrestlers, yes. But I think with John Cena, he's such an anomaly.
He literally is like the...
Yeah, and I think it's so good because it keeps him in the WWE longer because he's going to retire at the end of the year, right? Yeah. And he's never going to wrestle again. I
hope he doesn't.
No, he's never. I genuinely believe he's never because he said, I'm done. But I think he's going to come into the WWE as The Rock is doing. He's going to come in a suit. Actually, he said at a press conference, and I might just be putting 2 and 2 together.
Talk to us.
He told us on one of his first retirement press conferences, he's like, once my final match, I'm hanging up the jorts, you'll only see me in the WWE in a suit. These are his exact words. He said, I'll still be a part of the WWE, but you'll only see me in a suit. So this goes to the corporate scene. I just turned heel. I joined The Rock, and I'm going to everybody as a corporate guy. God damn, the WWE is great.
Quick side notes, jorts in 2025 is criminal.
Dude, yeah, dude. He needs to bro, he has to tan. He needs to tan before these matches, bro. I don't know why he stopped doing that. Dude, he has to tan. I know he's not going to cut his hair, and I've accepted it, but you have to tan.
His hair sucks. You're starting to get wrinkles, and you're so pale. Like, my God,
dude,
you are not the John.
Please.
Oh,
golly.
God.
But anyway, that was
Pop Culture Payday Camp. Pop Culture Payday Camp.
Pow! Cam, get us out of here.
Hey, there we go. Absolutely love and appreciate every single one of y'all. Come back to episode 155 of the You Should Know podcast. Before we talk about some specifics, confuse the casuals, get your good karma with this week's secret code. Oh, we're really going to get him. You had to stay to the end of the episode for this one.
Okay.
JCT. You had to stay to the bare butt end to get this code. JCT.
John Cena turn.
John Cena tan.
Tan.
But either or, tan or turned, it works. JCT, and if someone says, where'd they leave the code? Tell them you got to watch the whole episode to find out. Leave it everywhere, Instagram, Facebook,
Twitter.
I was going to say TikTok.
TikTok, hopefully by now.
Hopefully it's back by now by the time y'all see this. But yes, confuse the casuals, get your good karma. And as always, the description has everything you need. Our Twitter, our Koala Club, who is getting tons of content. Brand new things are coming their way. They're getting sneak peeks to things that y'all cannot see unless you're in there. And they're absolutely eating it up and loving it every single day. The Koala Club is in the description. Facebook, Twitter, Instagrams. Everything you need to know is all there. And we absolutely love you. And thank you for coming back.
And remember, 1 out of 10 koala bears don't make it home to Christmas, and we will see ya next time.
Yes. No, he's really white.
Please put some tan on.
He needs to tan.